So can you say the Mohawk version?
Yes, Dewa Ardado Rudanashuni. That means Iroquois lacrosse.
So can you tell me a bit about how the festival started?
Well, I had traditionally worked and organized a lot of hockey camps for a lot of.
Festival started?
Well, I had traditionally worked and organized a lot of hockey camps for a lot of kids my own children's age. And Sterling has always organized masters lacrosse. If you guys ever want, I do youth camps. I can come out to Ganawage and work with your minor lacrosse program if you have any contacts. So Sterling, being my brother-in-law, he knew what I was doing, so he called me and he said, "You do hockey, would you like to do lacrosse?" Because he knows my kids play hockey in the winter and lacrosse in the summer. So I said, sure. It sounds like a new angle. And at that time, my knowledge of lacrosse, looking back, I realized was not that great. I was looking at lacrosse as another sport. I said, sure. It sounds like a new angle. And at that time, my knowledge of lacrosse, looking back, I realized was not that great. I was looking at lacrosse as another sport in the community, a sport that my kids played, that my husband played, but I didn't really understand uh, everything about what the game really means to us as a people, as Haudenosaunee people. So this winter, Sterling and I were talking, and we said we'd like to do it again, but let's do it bigger. Let's make it something where we're really bringing lacrosse to the people of Ganamage. Here they will be bringing the Ganamage Youth Center doing an obstacle course. We have the fire hall who will be doing a tug of war. We have the Ganamage Peacekeepers who are going to be doing a radar clocking of lacrosse shots. We have some volunteer kids from minor lacrosse who've stepped forward and said they'd like to do lacing demonstration, and they'll help people learn how to lace their lacrosse sticks. We have a tremendous variety. We have someone coming in who's into homesteading and cultivation, who's going to run a booth. We have yoga. KSDPB is going to run yoga and Zumba classes. You know, there's going to be tons of fun. Something that I think would be nice for that day, and of course inside we're going to have tons of activities. We have the Ganawage, we have the Raudijokwa Cultural Center coming in to do cultural. They'll have a cultural booth as well. Aguizasne Cultural Center will be here, and they will be presenting their Dewa Ardado exhibit that they have had in Aguizasne for the past year. They will be bringing that exhibit down. We have mouthguard molds, we'll have t-shirt stands, and a big thing is all of the Ganawage minor lacrosse teams have agreed to make a booth. And every team will be selling food and different kinds of items, having raffles to raise money for their teams.
For my part in the festival, I looked at it as more on a community building, relation building with other Iroquois communities in the Confederacy to bring people together, because in every community across the Confederacy, it seems that in the last 5 years there's been a lot of, not a lot of good things happening politically and, territorially and with this and that, you name it, it's happening. And I said, you know what, we got to do something. We all got to come back together as a people, not just in Ganawage, but across the Confederacy. And I'm hoping to bring people here that I knew when I was younger, and just come here and get together and see what's going on in their communities, and through sport, lacrosse, and I feel it's important that we do that, because it's a gathering of not only athletes, but a gathering of knowledgeable people throughout the Confederacy to share ideas and hopefully do this in other communities too.
I hope that I hope we have good weather on the festival, and I really would like to invite people, everybody, to come out, and it's not too late to join. If you have a community interest in really anything, because a lot of the booths that we have cover, from gardening to policing to equipment. We're really open to anybody opening a booth and even sharing common interests, giving activities for the families to make it a fun day. any ideas, any group in Ganawage would like to come forward even at the last minute. I live on Daibo Road. You can call me, you can find me whatever way you can, and we'd love to make room for you to join us. Everybody's welcome.
Where can people reach you at?
They can reach me at dewaardadu@hotmail.com. I'd like to thank our sponsors, Big Bear Trading, Peter Paul of Paul Communications, Sterling Deer and his family, Ganawage Minor Lacrosse, all of the volunteers, the coaches, the parents, the managers of the teams, all of the community organizations that are participating.
All right, thank you very much.
You know,